Yeah. Let's go to TFL and or let's see what he did recently. God, how does somebody like this have so many subscribers? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not doing a 2-hour video. Oh God. Shit. Okay, guys, you got to understand something. World, what video were you talking about? I don't have enough. Like with Coach Red Pill, I don't think I have enough brain cells to do one of his 2 hour videos left for Great House. So which one? What's the name of the one that you were looking at? Because yeah, I can't do a 2 hour video. Not one of his 2 hour videos. I can do one of mine, but like I'm at the end of the video, I'm just gonna be hitting my head into my hand. Gotta keep track of the videos I've already used. Hope I didn't delete the other one that I used. Okay, cool. Go back and do it. Okay, cool. Let's do the empty hospitals.
Okay, I want to record this. So I'm going to record it, save the scene.
Alright. God damn it. I forgot. Yeah. So, I'm not somebody who likes to be ageist or all that other good bullshit, but the whole idea, and I'm just gonna be an asshole. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna be an asshole. So, I'm a Sanders supporter. I'm gonna say it. I'm a Sanders supporter, and the sad part about it is that motherfucker in some cases actually just talks slow. However, when you go back to older videos of him, he just talks slow. You should know that we should give health care to everyone. That he was talking like that when he was fucking 45. Ironically, somebody make the joke, a Jewish carpenter going across the country talking about that you should give to the poor and the rich, are hurting people. Yeah, that shit hasn't hurt anybody before. Anyway, so also but you hear certain things like Joe Biden. Joe Biden does talk fucking slow and he can't put words together. Another one. So. I was introduced to the fact that CBS All Access were giving away a free month, which was actually cool. I signed up and I fucking watched Picard. Sir Patrick Stewart. And I went to go cancel it after I saw the season because I binge watched the shit. They was like, we hate to see you go get another free month on us. I was like, fuck yeah. But I noticed Sir Patrick Stewart actually is now at an age where he's talking slow. Ironically, he plays grumpy old man really well in both Logan and in both Picard. But you can actually just tell that he's slower than what he has been. because he's in his 70s. So fuck it. Like I'm not going to say it's not an old person thing. It's just like I know what these people actually sound like, and I know how they have changed over time. But this fucker right here, Bill Greathouse, this fucker just talks fucking slow. And if I do his videos, his videos is gonna be over there. I'm looking at the screen right here. Y'all gonna see it over there. I have to watch him at 1.5 speeds because he talks so fucking slow. So let's see what he says about empty fucking hospitals.
You see this empty hospitals, okay? Twitter. Empty hospitals everywhere all around the world.
Alright, that's a little bit too fast. 1.25. Alright, so, it's the conspiracy. Yeah, I'm bringing that back because it's like, of course, I'm bringing it back. There are empty hospitals. Hospitals aren't filled to capacity. People aren't going to a specific hospital because they don't have the care for those people to go to. Maybe they're not the right kind of hospital to go to. Maybe they don't have any fucking respirators. But yeah, you found 1 or 2 empty hospitals. Come to Chicago. I am sure that they don't have hospitals that's handling coronavirus because they haven't been certified for it. But let's continue.
Seriously, no lie. At the time of the pandemic, okay,
Okay, I'm going to stop this right now. This shit isn't planned. If it was fucking planned, the rich and powerful wouldn't get the shit. Oh, wow. The fuck? Did somebody fuck up the whole thing? I'm sorry to laugh at this. This shit just looks like, wow. Wow. But I know this is a moment of levity. That shit is weird. Anyway, the thing about the coronavirus, it's a new version of a virus that we have known about. Things like evolution happens. Evolution does happen. Things change. Viruses mutate. Things increase in lethality. Some things drop in lethality. It's something that happens. And quite frankly, I gotta get out of here because waiting for that ship to move is gonna be a fucking issue. And I'm out. Alright, I'm out. Shit. But yeah. It's not a planned pandemic. It's just something that we know that happens. But let's continue.
well, supposedly people are sick everywhere, and the hospitals are overrun, and we got to build makeshift hospitals and this, and we need more masks and we need more gloves.
But this shit is documented. This whole fucking that if it's not happening right in front of my fucking face type bullshit needs to fucking end. These are the same motherfuckers. If it ain't in my face and you can't prove it, these are the same motherfuckers that believes that there's some mystical magic fairy father in the sky that will do what I want, and I believe it because fucking faith. These are that same motherfuckers. But it's not happening in my local hospital, so fuck you? Really? Is that what we're going on? Let's continue.
We need more of this, we need more of that. You don't need any of the above. Now, see when you get normal average people that's been let go, ain't got a job now. Hospital workers being let go. They're not telling you that part, are they?
Nobody's... Are there hospital workers that aren't structured to handle this? That may be, I don't know, cosmetic surgeons or cosmetic fucking, like, people that, like, seriously, like, I'm just going to entertain some of this bullshit because it sounds as if he's saying that, oh, no, he can't be that. He can't be that stupid. Where we have documented proof of this shit. This is why I can't do a 2-hour video with him because okay, so yeah, let's continue.
No. Okay, so pay attention here. There's literally hundreds all over the world right now, okay? The Netherlands, okay, produces pigs, milk, and what else is important to refer to? Small, nice, okay, in the hospital. Cars empty, streets. Elderly have pensions, and the young can hunt. Food, we just killed thousands of deer. That's right. Well, let's just get on to that, okay?
What does this have to do with a fucking hospital being closed or being able to help support people that may have a fucking respiratory infection that may need fucking respirators? What does that have to do with anything? And the whole point of actually making more people stay inside is to fucking bring down the curve so hospitals aren't fucking overran.
There's so many posts here. Yeah, parking lot is empty at the VA too. Must not be caring for any veterans anymore, or take it seriously.
Okay. Let's play it your way, Bill. They're not seeing a lot of veterans because, I don't know, they may have canceled the non-essential appointments and made sure that people, because guess what? The parking lot is pretty empty at night when you don't have a lot of visitors. That's also something that they advise people to stop doing. Coming to the hospital just to visit. Because they're trying to control a fucking spread of a fucking epidemic. And you know what? That shows that shit is working because what ends up happening is it is less people to fucking go to the hospital and actually spread a fucking disease. But let's continue.
Okay, it's a lot more than just the veterans. Okay? This is the war zone. Outside the hospital in Brooklyn neighborhood. There you go. Jason Goodman's done stuff on this too.
Hey everybody, this is Tom Starnes here.
Oh god, this audio is horrible.
Stay safe wherever you might be. Just want to give you guys an idea of what it looks like.
Okay, this audio is horrible, and like I guess he doesn't realize his OBS volume is on, as well as oh shit, that's a big bright ass sun that I almost got my ass sent into. But he's playing it through his speakers and through his OBS, and this is something that I've had to learn too. So I'm not gonna lie, but I think Bill doesn't know how to use technology anyway. But let's continue. Oh shit. Yeah, like doctor's appointments are a thing, and a lot of people are actually, if it's not necessary to actually do, if you can hold off on a procedure, if you can actually hold off on seeing your doctor, then they're telling you to fucking wait.
Here in New York City, the mayor, the governor says our hospitals have been turned into war zones. Well, I want to give you an idea of what that war zone looks like here in downtown Brooklyn. So this is my neighborhood. This is the Brooklyn Hospital Center. And again, you're hearing one thing on the mainstream media, and this is what it's like in reality. Very quiet, very calm out here. Not much going on at all.
I wonder if this is after Cuomo actually put a shelter-in-place order. And is this a hospital, like, there are small regional hospitals or small local hospitals in different metropolitan areas. Not everyone is a big, packed hospital. And yes, a lot of people aren't going to these hospitals because they can't accept them for this fucking treatment. Like, it just makes fucking sense. You don't go to a hospital and expect the same fucking treatment that you get at the Mayo Clinic. If you do, you're fucking stupid if it's not the Mayo Clinic. But let's continue.
And as near as we can tell at this moment, and again, things may change periodically, but as it now stands, there is not massive chaos outside this hospital. Now let's head over to, this is where people normally stand up to get testing for the coronavirus. And we want to give you guys a pretty good look at what's really going on out here instead of what the mainstream media is telling you.
There are not enough tests. Most people that are being tested in the fucking U.S. are literally because they're trying to they're literally trying to keep the test for people that they know they need to treat in a specific way. But let's continue.
But as you can see, not much happening. And this is a hospital that serves thousands and thousands of people here in downtown Brooklyn, New York. So again, there are no lives of people. There is no mass chaos out here, contrary to what the mainstream media is telling you. It's just a quiet day, a quiet Saturday here in downtown Brooklyn.
So wait a minute. Already on a Saturday, you know that most people wouldn't be out there. And people have already received the shelter in place where they're trying to get more and more people actually just to, I don't know. I don't know. It's like I don't get these guys. Like, they have this thing where they feel that if it's not in front of my face, then they must be lying. And if they're lying, like, they are... I just don't fucking get it. Let's continue.
Yep, I thought that would be worth looking at. Okay, you can see it for yourself. And you're going to say, well, so what? That's only wood. Well, let's go on here. Come on. Let's go on.
I know what I need to do.
Okay. Corona hoax. The hospitals in New York are empty. Yeah, Jason Goodman's done a pretty good job of showing the same thing.
Are they going to all the hospitals? I mean, like they are actually saying that it's the mainstream media that's causing an issue, and yet I don't see them going to all the hospitals. I don't see them going to going and actually trying to get more and more information to just verify that. Hey, are these people sick? Are the, it's like, are these people sick or like we're like are like yeah like world is actually bringing up. It's like not only are they sick, like what happened to their family? Like do they have a whole neighborhood of crisis actors? It's like, oh, of course they're not sick. Of course this is an actor. And of course, like, let's continue.
Atlanta. Are you point? Okay, are you part of the scam? Friend went to a hospital and it was pretty much empty. Corner stores has masks from overload everywhere else, okay?
Where is this? Like, for real. I don't get it. Like, where is he saying all their masks? Because I can tell you right now, there are places that do have masks. But there are also people and places that are in a shortage. New York City is literally having an issue because more people are catching it. And what's end up happening is they don't have enough resources. So some people are actually literally staying home. Or going to different places because they feel that they don't have a way of fucking getting what they need from a hospital. Or this hospital that is around where they are at. That just makes so much more sense, dude. But I'm sure you're going to say it's a conspiracy.
Okay, no ventilator shortage. Hospitals not beyond capacity. We are not seeing explosive growth of U.S. cases. You account for in testing.
Wait, where is he getting this information? Where is he getting this information that there is no growth in New York in American cases? Let's continue.
Worst case, New York City is handling. Okay, handling is hilarious. I mean, you know, I was going through this and I figured I should come up here and I should go ahead and record this. Plan of Philadelphia is mentioning an empty 500-bed hospital because no one can pay the $1 million per month rent. Well, there you go. So there you go.
This is a... Okay, so I'm back now. I had to take a little bit of a break because that shit just made no fucking sense. The thing about it is, he just made a point about how hospitals, or this particular hospital being closed, has been a point to say that this is one of the reasons why people are upset, and this is the reason why we have this issue. The fact that somebody in their infinite fucking wisdom decide to buy a hospital, and with purchasing the hospital, they actually weren't making money off of it, and so they closed it. And so that right there is a reason why this hospital stands closed. Now the president, in all his infinite wisdom and competency, yeah, those words are still hard to get out of my mouth, that he was wise or competent, because I know that's bullshit, could have actually used the Defense Powers Act I don't know, maybe, I don't know, made it open and functional. I'm just saying. But let's continue.
It's not about money, right, Trump? So there's a 500-bed empty hospital just sitting there in the middle of a damn pandemic, not being used. Okay, we're not even going to go with David Icke.
You still have to open it and make sure it's up to standards to actually treat the And yeah, he can actually take it. He can actually take it over and actually make sure it brings up to standards. I don't know, maybe bring like the National Guard to actually make sure that that is taken care of. But then I'm sure you're going to say is, look at the government. They're bringing in troops to make sure a hospital is functioning efficiently for people who are sick. Let's continue.
Okay, did you see the video of the German gay guy through an empty hospital in Germany? It's crazy. Some of these... Okay, well, actually, in Germany... I know what Nicholas was telling me about his mother's friend who calls all the time.
Just because the hospital is physically there doesn't mean it has the tools, the resources, or the specialists to deal with this bullshit. I feel like this is going to be the whole video. That he's too stupid to not to know that, hey, not every doctor works in the same fucking fields. Would you want your proctologist to work on the same thing that a fucking eyes, nose, and ears doctor to work on? The fuck? Let's continue.
At the hospital under a pandemic in the city that supposedly had this pandemic of corona, was at the hospital visiting a friend, and the hospital was virtually empty. I mean, you know, there's lots and lots of empty beds. Yeah.
Because they're taking this shit seriously when people need to stay fucking inside, you dumb fuck. People literally need to stay inside and not come in contact so we can actually not have a wave where our healthcare staff can't take care of people. The reason why people are staying inside because they're trying to make sure that people don't fucking die. Or, I'm sorry, let me correct that. They're trying to make sure that there's not a super influx of patients. They're trying to keep the patients at a level where it's not overwhelming the system. Because once you get to where it overwhelms the system, you get Italy, where people who could have been saved actually die because there's a lack of resources. But let's continue.
And I live across the street from the hospital where I'm at, and it's the same thing, man. But you can't get past the lobby because that's the reason they shut down the hospital in America. So you can't get past the lobby because they don't want to get caught in their lie.
You can't get past the lobby because they don't want you catching this shit, you dumb fuck. Especially your... This is the same man that has fucking heart conditions. This is the same man that has a fucking malignant cough. You hear him coughing early in this video. But oh no, they just want to keep you down. They trying to stop you from living your best life. You and Miss Rona. Fuck out of here.
Well, you already get caught in your lie. This is all about an agenda, bringing in NWO.
Great. If you want to actually show proof that there is no coronavirus, show me proof of your fucking God. I'll wait. I got my evidence.
And there's so many people on board with lying to the public. After all, that's what happens when you make lying legal.
This is the whole thing about this whole conspiracy. The best way to keep secrets is between two people. And even then, you have to make sure one of them is already fucking dead. That's the best way to keep a secret. But do you understand the amount of deception, willful deception, that you would have to fucking make in order for this many people to keep up a fucking lie the way you have to have it be, Mr. Bill Greathouse? God damn, you're fucking stupid. Let's continue.
Right, this is what you get. You're about to get a military boot up as you know what. You're about to have all your rights stripped away from you. And caught and killed for being cowards. Well, what can I say? Cowards are cowards. You know? And here they are calling back people in the military. Well, you know why they're calling them back? Because they don't want them rising up against them. That's right. That's why they're calling them back.
They're calling healthcare professional. They're fucking calling healthcare professionals. That's what they're calling. Let's continue.
They call back millions of military people that are out of the military. They call them back. So that millions of people can't, if they're in the military with military training, they're no longer with the training, cannot get together and rise up against them. That's why.
There's so many guns in this fucking country. They don't have to worry about that bullshit. And I've actually been wanting to say, like, what is the gun that we have going to do for, like, tanks and shit. But a lot of it is, I don't know, it's just like, it's something about having an insurrection. But the thing about it is, it's not enough military troops to put us all under fucking house arrest or lockdown. It's not enough military troops. We don't want to wish that on anybody. Even though COVID-19 is easily survivable, what happens is, in a lot of cases, is that it just causes a lot of issues where it's just hard for people to breathe. I don't want anybody to suffer except for stupidity. I mean, he can suffer in stupidity. I don't give a fuck.
There you go. I've seen hospitals so empty. He's never seen hospitals so empty in all his life. That's right. Can a private hospital not join in? There's an empty one being built. Okay, that's right. I'm going slow so you get time to read and look at this yourself.
Oh, I forgot he just sped up. Like, goddamn.
And you'll bring this up. Here's another video of a hospital during a pandemic when they're overrun.
I mean, like, does he not get that it's not about being overrun at this point? It's about, that's what the whole flatten the curve is. This is a line that we can take care of. It's going this way. We're trying to make sure it doesn't go over that line, but stay under it. And the more you want to keep it under that line, you don't even want it to touch that line. You want it to stay away from the line. That's why they say flatten the curve. But let's continue.
Oh, well, never mind. You know, what the media has told you, what Trump has told you, what your governors have told you. You know, all the criminals are all in bed together?
Criminals.
Oh, they are. There's your busy-ass hospital.
Does he not believe if there is no, like, is he one of those people that believes that if there is no traffic on the highway, then cars don't exist? Like, for real, is he one of those people? Like, I don't know. Let's continue.
See, I'll let it play because I want you to see this yourself. See, this is why I said, you know, when they shut down the hospitals in America so you couldn't get past the lobby.
They don't shut down the hospitals. There are people that are still in the motherfucking hospitals, dude. Like, I don't think he understands that. There are people that are still in the motherfucking hospital. But let's continue.
That was a big red flag. And the only way you can go up to the hospital if you get past the lobby Is this by appointment? I told you right then that was a gigantic red flag which suggested the biggest hoax, the biggest lie that's ever been perpetrated against the people this time of the world is now happening right in your face.
Yeah, world, he is a fucking dumbass.
And this is what happens when you allow propaganda lies to be legal. When you live in a world filled full of everything's a game. Everything's a game, that's right. Lying's okay, acceptable. We all hate truth. Well, that's the world we live in. And when you live in that type of world, how do you expect it to be any different from what it is now?
So this is something that like I've always wanted to ask. Like, is he part of the conspiracy? Because he's claiming to be truth. He's claiming to have truth. I'm just saying. I literally want to actually have that whole like, is he part of the conspiracy too? But let's continue.
Okay, we found the same thing right here. At hospitals around, okay, clock. Only two nights in a row. Go out and check the closet. That's right. At 11 p.m. when it's really relaxed. Okay? Really realize there's no health crisis.
Wait, I think Bill is just a little bit far behind on his days because I know when Trump first started this bullshit, he was like, "Oh, it's a hoax," and like, is it Bill is so fucking stupid that he's that far behind? Let's continue.
If you actually go check, if you're in a city that they claim the numbers, you got this many, and the numbers are growing every day.
I'm not gonna say what that looks like. I just hope I don't get demonetized, but I'm not gonna say what that looks like.
Hey, if you're in that type of situation and you go out and check, you do like.
This is why I know Bill Greathouse hasn't touched a woman in years. Because I know what that looks like. Oh God. Oh God. Let's continue.
Goodman did. You go out there and you start checking the hospitals. You know, when they're telling you got lots of viruses. You know, lots of corona in that hospital or in that area. You're in a town filled full of corona, and this is what you're seeing at your hospitals. And you still want to believe the television stuff? You're done out of your damn mind. What's this here guy saying?
Der Charité in Witte hat uns ins Virchow-Klinikum geschickt und gesagt, hier würden alle Wände Corona-Fälle zusammenkommen.
Like,
Das ist um 16 Uhr. Das heißt.
Oh God. Like, I don't. This shit is just like sad, man. It's literally sad. Is he gonna spend the next 15 minutes doing this bullshit and going through saying how the hospitals are empty, it's a conspiracy, like for real?
Die meiste Zeit über ist gar nichts los. Schau mal rein. Also die sind zwar da drin in den Zelten, in den zwei, die jetzt leer sind, aber was mich wundert, ist das Berichte, ja.
Get the fuck out of here. Like, if you can give me the clip of him actually saying that the incel shootings aren't real, I would make a video off of that one. Or at least a timestamp of the video, and I can actually go through it and actually scrub it.
Die Medien haben bereits am Wochenende über 1000 Corona-Infektionen.
That's what you want to hear, sirens. That's right, right? See, I live right by a hospital.
Okay, doesn't mean that your hospital specifically handles shit. I will tell you this. If they see your ass coming, all cricketed and old as you are, they will tell you, sir, do not fucking come here. They will tell you, sir, you're a high-risk patient and maybe you need to not come to our fucking hospital. But let's continue.
Across the street from me. don't think I even got one case reported in my county of what don't exist. So let's see, we've shut down restaurants, we've shut down gyms, we've shut down bars, we've shut down almost everything. That's right. We panic bought food, we're dumping all over each other, and now we're quarantining, and it's going to step it up and get worse for something that ain't even happening. Right here.
Well, the thing about it is, people have actually been more, I wouldn't say, they've been more magnanimous to each other because they realize this is something that is fucking, it's a different situation that a lot of people haven't been in, and even though Bill Greathouse is old as shit, he probably hasn't seen this level of, there we go, this level of kind of issue where people are where is that, this level of issue where people have gone through a pandemic like this, because we actually have had issues where we've had the swine flu, Ebola, and other good shit, and it's just never been this easily transmittable. And that's the thing. If it was less transmittable, we would have more. We would have a head on this, but because it's transmittable as it is, this is the reason why it's going to lockdown. This is the reason why it's all these drastic steps are being taken. But let's continue.
Okay, here you are, Philly. Coronavirus overflow, hospital space. That's right. Empty. That's right. You just go through here and start reading, because I sure ain't reading hundreds and hundreds of comments.
Again, oh God, I sound like a broken record at this point. It's not about the fact that we're trying to. No one is trying to lie to you, Bill. No one is actually saying that you're, the place is being overrun right now by people. No one is actually saying that. What people are saying is we're trying to make sure that it doesn't get to this point. But let's continue.
Okay. I'm going to go through this, and I'm going to show you, look, person after person after person after person. That's right, after person. That's right, New York. Hospital, waiting rooms empty. That's right, in the middle of a pandemic.
I'm just going to let it play because he obviously doesn't get it.
Okay, scared, paranoia. Nowhere are the hospitals, okay? No. Where are the hospitals? Overrun. Okay? New York, they have temp places set up, and they are empty. That's right. They have temp places set up for hospital care. They're all sitting there empty. Of course they're empty. And all of the doctors and all of the nurses and all of the governors and all of the leaders, the prime ministers and the kings and the whoever and whatever.
Does he think that these people are lying about what they're doing? Like they just all wanted to take a vacation and just like not work? Like does he really think that? Like, let's continue.
Country are all on board with this. One gigantic psyop to bring in an NWO. This is what.
So he really thinks that everyday doctors and nurses are literally sitting on their ass in order to bring a new world order. Like, they're not working hard enough. So, hey, let's just give you a little vacation so you guys can help us bring a new world order. Is that what he literally thinks? My brain just broke for stupid. Stupid just broke my motherfucking brain. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to do this one. Because that stupid just broke my motherfucking brain. Let's continue.
What happens when you allow corruption to control you? It goes out of control. And you know these people want to kill millions of people for no reason other than they're psychopaths. We got billions and billions of people on this planet that don't want to lose their lives. And none of them want to stand up to save their life.
Literally, they're telling you, stay inside to motherfucking stay healthy. Stay away. Go home and Netflix and chill. Or Hulu and break up. Or fucking Pornhub and cry. But they are literally telling you, hey, we understand there's going to be some inconvenience. Please stay at home. Please make sure that our healthcare professionals and the system is not overstressed by you going out and being a goddamn fool. Hey, and the people that Bill Greathouse would more politically aligned with are telling you, like, we need you to go back out and risk your lives so we can get the economy up. Who can have more of a hidden agenda? Yeah. Like fucking yeah. The people that saying we want you guys to remain safe and at home, well, the people saying like we know we're gonna lose some people, go out there and make our money, you fucking peons. But the people who are selling you at home, stay at home, well, they're just bad people. And they just want to make sure that you're locked down. That makes so much sense. Like, that literally makes so much sense. Versus the people that says, if we lose you, we lose you. Go out there and make our money, you motherfucking peons. I don't know. Let's continue.
Well, how do you plan on keeping your life if you're not willing to stand up to save your life?
They're literally asking you to sit down to save your fucking life.
Society's about to change in ways you'll never ever come out of if you don't get your head out of you know what.
Well, shit. Hopefully it does. Hopefully you'll have a more socialistic economy. Socialistic way of life. Not communist, not totalitarian. But just like saying, like, hey, why don't we treat each other better? Like, I'm just saying. But let's continue.
What? Scared, paranormal. No, okay. Nowhere. Now we're in the hospitals. I already read that one. Let's go down. Here's another picture behind the hospital. What do you see? Oh, looks quite full, right? Not.
Yeah, universal healthcare. You know what? That's a misnomer. It's not even universal healthcare. It's universal insurance. That's all it really is. We already have the healthcare. The fact is, we need to take the profit motive out of it by taking insurance out of it. But, yeah, let's go.
That's the guy we just showed a little while ago. Yep, we've seen that one.
So, what? You can't just walk in off the street and go into the back of a hospital? It's almost if you couldn't do that fucking a month ago. You couldn't do it a month ago either. Oh, wait. It's almost as if you don't have a goddamn right to go anywhere you fucking please.
Repeating some of these.
That shit with the snakes just looked, oh, God. But it's repeating because these motherfuckers are going off the same fucking piece of evidence to say, look. This one piece of evidence actually shows that we're all right, but we have this 99 pieces of evidence over here. It doesn't matter. This one piece of evidence is what I'm gonna stake my whole belief of reality on.
There you go. It's nice.
I'm almost convinced that this is the same video that somebody just shot on their computer monitor screen.
Beautiful wing in a hospital, isn't it? Sure is. During a pandemic.
Stuff is free, so that's good news. So let's see if we catch campers doing it on the patients everywhere. Respiratory lab, look at this.
Empty.
Oh my god, this is crazy. I'm sorry.
Oh no, a respiratory lab empty. A corona test log.
Always a bit busy. And they had staff on the doors, one person allowed in at a time on the doors of the hospital. James Street Hospital case, but oh my god, admissions.
I have a bet that she tried to sneak in, and they're like, "The fuck is you doing? This is a contaminated area, or B, we're trying to keep it from contamination. So what the fuck are you doing there, woman?" But let's continue. Let's see what happens.
Totally empty. Look at this. Totally empty. This is admissions. The big panic of admissions after look. Admissions. Drama. In here was a war going on. You would actually think there was a war going on, seriously. This is crazy stuff. More than anything, these are getting taken away from the hospital.
See?
So I can almost guess she doesn't know what the fuck she's looking at. But Bill, because he sees boxes, he's gonna say, "Look, the conspiracy." And this is what these other builders evidence of. Some shaky cam actually motherfucking video of the person who's shooting it doesn't know what they fucking they looking for. Well, let's continue.
That was in Ireland, as you can tell. Empty. Respiratory therapy labs, empty. I know there's going to be people out here that's going to try to search around this. Oh no, my TV was never white of me. My big daddy government would never white of me. Isn't that what you're saying? There's going to be some people like you out there. It's bound to happen. Okay? Real idiots. They're just waiting to have all their rights taken away from them. You start reading these comments. Go comment after comment after comment. I'm sorry. There's way too much here, including a hospital, 500-bed hospital sitting completely empty. Why would you be having the Army Corps of Engineers come in and build makeshift hospitals and hurry up and do this and this when you got empty hospitals that all you got to do is reopen?
Because some hospitals may not be up to spec of what needs to be done. Like, I know I'm like not the only one who knows this shit, right? Like, let's continue.
And then when you do got makeshift hospitals that are sitting empty, right here. Okay. This University of House.
Like, something tells me he doesn't understand exactly what he's trying to actually, what people are trying to do. Like, I don't think he knows exactly what this whole flatten the curve is actually trying to actually do, and I'm trying to read as well as like speak, but I don't think he actually gets what they're trying to do. A scanner that can calculate the destination and hyperspace jumps by this analysis. What's the difference between the two of them? I don't know. Anyway, but let's continue.
Hospital closed for months. Can hold up to 500 beds. And is in the middle of Philadelphia. Okay, but talk's over. How much to pay for it? You mean stay empty? Well, you know, if you're in the middle of a real pandemic, why would it be empty? Why would they be worrying about building? Why wouldn't they immediately have military in their reopening that?
But they can. That's what the Defense Production Act, or there are certain powers that you can actually use as a president. You just have to have a competent person do it as president. And yeah, I'm worried that people think like this too. It's just like they want to actually complain of the rule of law, but they don't care about flouting the rule of law when it fits what they think it should actually be. And it's just like, I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Oh shit, I can buy a better power.
Why wouldn't the city be on top of that now? Of course they're not. Because there ain't no real pandemic going on. Because it's all a hoax. It's all a lie.
Why do you think that way, dog? Like, for real. Let's continue.
Hold on. There are idiots that have an empty hospital that could be used for critical care. How about sort all our own shit out, and you're more than welcome to join the EU, who closed their borders and can't agree, okay, a budget over no what to do. There you go.
Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna actually do this. Of course, there's fucking racism and bigotry, and the whole closing your borders thing. That's actually saying, he's actually saying that, yes, people can actually do it, but yes, you can actually stop the spread a little bit better now. But we have things called fucking international airports that fucking closing the physical border is not going to actually resolve shit. But of course, motherfuckers like him are not going to really understand that bullshit. But let's continue.
Okay, husband, Grand Rapids, Missouri, works at a major hospital. Elective procedures suspended. Okay, anticipation of Corona-19 cases cause hospital to be more empty than usual. He's been sent home early several times in the past 2 weeks. They think the cases may greatly increase this coming week. We'll see, huh? My wife works at the Central London Hospital, okay? Has been literally empty for the last couple of weeks. There you go. That's how it looks when you have a pandemic going on. Hospitals are empty.
And again, I'm going to actually say that yeah, of course, hospitals are fucking empty. Like, they're trying to keep them empty as well. And all the non-emergency case, life-threatening cases, they're saying, hey, don't come. If it's a life emergency, if your heart actually gives out and you need to be rushed to the hospital, guess where you're going? To the fucking hospital. But let's continue.
Hospital workers are being let go. Meanwhile, they tell you the hospital's overrun, right? I really suggest you come up on Twitter and you do some looking. And then you go in your area and you start driving by these hospitals. You start going to these clinics. Because this is what you're going to see. Because it's a hoax. It's a lie to bring in NWO. To steal your country away from you and to take your rights away from you. That's right. It's about you losing all of your freedom and all of your rights on a lie. Because after all, we legalized lies. We even legalized propaganda. I mean, you know, false flag propaganda.
The irony. The fucking irony, right? Let's continue.
They're allowed to hold exercise drills where nobody's killed. And report to you people are killed. It's legal now because we lied. Lies become legal. We gave it a fancy name. We call it propaganda. Here's a makeshift hospital for you. What do you see? Oh yeah, there you go. There's a makeshift hospital right there. We hurry up and set up this makeshift hospital, and we got no patients. Of course not. Of course not.
Okay, so I can't tolerate more of this because I'm just saying the same thing. I am getting close to a headache and I need to find me some motherfucking dinner. I want to thank everybody who's watched today, and this stupidity has broken me early today. And I want to thank everybody who's watched. I usually try to give you guys 4 hours, but it's going to only be 3.5. Thank everybody who's watched. Remember, I'm going to actually put these clips out there. Please like and subscribe. Share my videos. Yeah. This is a face of a man that's broken because of the stupidity of all these other motherfuckers who just think because I see it, it must be way. And I just don't know anymore. I don't know. Thank everybody who's watched. You guys enjoy the rest of your day, and peace.